How much is that?
19.
Okay. Just because it's Doyle, I want to play with him.
Expect to see a lot of that here in the big game. There's ego as well as cash at stake here, and these guys love to mix it up with each other.
You've got 100 there, Doyle, or what?
It's got 100.
Yeah, maybe this is a good time to squeeze here.
Test it out. Test the waters. Test the water. I think you're just thinking about calling.
I should squeeze, really.
Squeeze.
I've never seen a guy squeeze after they make the announcement of this would be a good time to squeeze in 10 years of cards at this point. I'm going to do that move someday. You know?
Will you call 8 more?
I'll call 8 more.
If I make the announcement.
Will you call 10 more?
I think we're getting out of hand now. Let's just play the hand. Call the 15 or fold. That's your two options.
Oh, then what are you talking about?
Raise. Go for it. Make it happen.
Actually, it's three-handed, so you probably shouldn't be killing the...
He started the talking.
He started it.
You're threatening. Pull the trigger.
Okay, I raised 10,000 more.
Wow, that's a first.
Right,
Yeah, that is a first.
Can you raise 10?
Total bet 84? It'll be 84 total.
Remember, it is pot limit pre-flop.
These guys shouldn't talk about the squeeze with Doyle still in the hand, which, by the way, is just another raise after there's already been a raise and a call. Now, even though Phil is 3-bet here, everyone is so deep stacked that even if Phil's got aces or kings, Doyle is actually getting the right odds to try to hit his 10, and he makes the call.
As a poker spectator, I'd like to say I like the way this hand is
This is going to be a fun hand. We got a fun hand going on here. A lot of crazy talk.
Decision time for Tony G.
I just want to be in a pot. I can't say no to this pot.
Remember everything I just said about Doyle having the right odds to call? Well, same thing for Tony G, except the exact opposite. This man clearly hates money.
No, he doesn't. How about trip jacks for Tony G?
Apparently he's clairvoyant.
I check.
A check by Tony. Phil checks.
You hit it that good?
Very sneaky, Tony. I'm sure Doyle thinks he's best here. The odds of flopping trips are less than 2%.
He bets 18,000.
Bet is 18,000.
Bet 18.
Tony G makes the smooth call.
Now you can move in. Be the hero.
More trickery from Tony G.
Actually, Phil moves out.
That's up.
As you can see, Doyle is drawing dead.
I'm all in, whatever comes.
You're all in now?
I'm all in.
He's all in the dark.
All in the dark.
Tony G all in the dark.
Tony G has just bet a brand new Jaguar without even seeing the next card. This has got to arouse some suspicion in Doyle, possibly confuse him even.
A king on the turn.
Come what may. That's commitment to the game.
Tony's played this hand so straightforwardly, it's befuddled Doyle. I have 3 jacks, I'm all in. It's like a double reverse bluff.
I love the game so much. Absolutely love it.
I guess you got me covered, huh?
Probably not.
So you just came in and hit a jack, right? Instead of the 2-8 you got.
Doyle trying to convince himself he's got Tony beat.
What do you got, Doyle? 2 10s?
You got it.
You got 2 10s?
Yeah.
Just because Tony's right doesn't mean you are, Doyle.
I just don't believe you got it, buddy.
There he goes.
2 10s is very bad.
Bad.
You're drawing dead to 2 10s.
Oh, what a disgusting feeling.
And you,
Reload.
how sick is that?
And Tony G will double up.
How did I guessed his hand too? Because he said 2 8s, I guess. No, you've got some chips.
That was a good read.
He's got like 70. How much you got?
I lost. No, I bluffed Phil. It didn't work. At least he didn't have aces, right? I'm going to clean you out. I'm going to clean you out, baby. I'm going to do it to you. I'm going to wipe you out.
Keep sticking 8,400 and with Jack 10 offsuit when you're...
I will do it on 100 stack. When it's 8.4% of your stack, it's not even like 6%.
I would have busted you, don't worry.
You would have busted me? You feel good. I love you. You're the best, Phil.
You guys are the
I have
best.
to clean you out every time I play with you. I love it. Oh, I'm going to put you so badly. I hope you got lots of rebuys.
You're the worst player at the table. You don't
I
even know
love
it.
to be the worst player.
That's
but
what I
have
love.
the most fun.
You're so bad, you don't even understand it.
So happy to be so bad.
So happy to be so lucky, too, I think.
I love the game.
I'm buying. Yeah.
Doyle goes back to the Brunson bank to reload.
You put 10,000 in there with the jack 10, you need to be paid off.
We'll see if Doyle can get some cash back when the big game continues.
Tony G, I've played with him a few times. In a lot of ways, he reminds me of me, the way he thinks about the game. Very clumpish.
Something about his style, I think, fits right into cash games.
Tony G's a wild card. If he starts losing a couple pots, you know, smoke might start coming out of the ears, and he might open up his game.
And tonight, Tony G is seeing double. At least a double up. He bought in for $100,000. He is up over $100,000.
People love playing with Tony G because he's not afraid to gamble and he's always got plenty of cash.
Action will begin with Doyle Brunson, who just reloaded for $100K.
Yeah, you will go, but I mean, it's all.
Gets rid of Jack High. Phil Laak, pocket tens. Be careful. We saw what happened with Doyle last hand. Raises to 1,200. Queen rag for Tony G.
35.
Makes it 3,500 to go.
I guess we know the G stands for gamble tonight.
You're going to have to start coming over the top here.
Phil calls with ace-5
Otherwise
suited.
you're going to get whittled away.
That made it so interesting for me, man.
That's the idea.
Wow, man. It's like, I should call, don't even have a hand because it's a lot of money.
Easy lay down for Ernest. Daniel gets out of the way as well.
You're going to play sooner or later.
I mean, I'm in there, you know. I ain't scared to stand with the big dogs. You know, I'm having fun right now, man.
I hear you.
How much is that part right there?
It's pot limit pre-flop. Laak contemplating a 4-bet with his tens.
12. So.
You?
No, I'm good. I'm just thinking.
I'm not like going to just get out of the hand if you raise the pot.
Phil calls.
I mean, I just want to make it clear, you know. I'm not going to call 1,200 and then fold.
We saw that with the 10 jack.
The flop, deuce 7 queen, top pair for Tony G.
Keep it friendly. Keep Phil in. The two Phils.
Somehow Tony G outflops tens yet again.
And he has bet 3,000.
Do 7.
The sore winner continues poking at Hellmuth.
Phil folds.
We're going to start giving Academy Awards every hand.
And the other Phil folds.
That's better.
That's who he had.
Best actor, best supporting actor.
You can see the top card.
Top card, yeah.
Good laydown from Laak, who gets rid of it with only one overcard. Says it's an honor just to be nominated.
I play so bad.
I could have had a queen. You got to give me some credit.
Not really, not with the 4 spades.
I played bad too. I should have just re-raised.
Tony only showed him the 4.
I should call. I think I have to call. I'm just trying to give my money to Tony G today. It's the Tony G show. Welcome to the Tony G show, where we just trickle our money or lump it off to his stack.
Dribble away. When I hit, that's when you want to play. If I hit something big, that's when you want to push it. And I'll make you get it all in.
I would watch the Tony G show as long as there's no monologue.
Huge late-night ratings over in Australia. I can see it all. Action begins on Phil Laak.
I'm at 3,000.
Gets rid of his hand.
I got to talk guys out of folding.
I'm probably going to quit in about 2 hands if I keep doing that.
Tony G raises to 1,000. Ace-Jack suited. Hellmuth folds. The loose cannon makes the call.
I'm calling a re-raise.
Daniel folds.
There you go. I'll give you a blind one. A couple.
1,000.
As does Doyle.
Tony gambled, tossing out 2,000 in the dark.
You got a blind bet. He doesn't need to see the
Wow,
cards.
man. That's all you going, man?
The flop, Queen 5, King 2 pair for the loose cannon.
Action on Ernest since Tony G bet in the dark.
I've hit that big.
I'm all in.
What?
You're all in?
Apparently slow play is not one of Ernest's nicknames.
I love it. I love this show.
I love it. I love you, baby.
Tony G's I'll give you
I
a
love
2,000 bet. How about this? Eat some of that, cuz. All of it. What?
I feel like just paying you off, like just giving you a chance.
That's what's up. I respect
Show me
that.
one card. Show me one card.
Nah,
Do it to me. Just show me one card.
nah,
I'll pay you if you show me one card. If I like it, I'll pay you.
nah,
If I like it, I'll pay.
One card. Go on.
nah.
I'll show you one.
I'll show you two soon as you, if you fold.
I fold. You
You
said
fold? I said I'll show you one. I just said that.
You said you're going to show me two.
That's if you call.
Yeah, if you call, I'll show you two.
Oh, he said he'd show you two.
Man, yo, my folks told me not to show, they was already told me not to show any cards.
This is a race. I'm going to show it because it's you. I know it's a race. I know you got a draw. I reckon you got
Okay,
like a nice high flush draw.
okay, I reckon you to be wrong.
Yeah, you way wrong.
And Ernest shows the king.
But I had outs, right? Can we rabbit hunt?
How do you not have
This is very good to rabbit hunt.
This is very good to wrap it out, he says.
Wow. Oh, I win, right?
Win with what?
You don't win.
What do you got? I would have won.
With what?
You make an ace. He's got that beat.
How'd you pick? How'd you beat?
Really?
King, queen. Yeah.
King, queen.
Of course he had 2 pair.
Hell yeah. I'm
going to lie on TV. That's my job.
He's a loose cannon, but he ain't that loose.
Ain't that loose, man?
Well, that win gets Ernest closer to even, and so far the loose cannon's holding his own. More big game when we come back. Welcome back to the big game. As action unfolds, we'll get as much player insight as possible. And right now, Amanda's with Phil Hellmuth.
All right, Phil, what are your impressions of this table so far?
I'm having a ball. I mean, I think our qualifier's pretty good. Tony G's just dangerous, but
It's crazy.
yeah, and so I like playing with Doyle and Daniel. They're just tough.
All right, well, good luck. You and Daniel try and play nice, okay?
Daniel and I never have a dispute.
What happened now? Are we getting in a fight again?
No. They didn't ask me about that. She just said you and Daniel should play nice at the end of the
We
interview.
are playing pretty nice.
You are.
Yeah, it's not going to stay that way. Wait till I beat him a hand and he starts calling me they. He's like, they just keep calling me. They just keep raising me. They. My name's Daniel. Nice to meet you, Phil. I'm not they. I don't know who they is exactly. The Northern Europeans or whatever.
I'll tell you one thing. I bring the best out in Daniel. His best stuff. His best
My
material.
best lines?
Yeah, of course.
You make it
You
easy
know
for
that.
me.
Yeah, you know
True.
that. Yeah.
Tony G, when we're three-handed, don't be doing the BS and the talking. Kick it in two-handed. Three-handed is...
Okay.
When it comes queen, 7, deuce, I mean, he has 2 4s. I've tried to bluff him like a bunch of times, and he just keeps calling me with 4s. So, I mean...
He's a hold-on artist. I saw him call 10,000 with Jack High just recently.
That's why I had to call him with... that's why I had to call him with the 9s.
Yep, that was good.
Phil limps in.
I felt like maybe he had...
So does the loose cannon, as does Daniel. Doyle, ace-7 suited, gets a free look at the flop.
You did. You did the right thing. You won the pot, too.
For once.
You avoided any bad cards.
Trey 9-9, 2 hearts on the flop.
Huge flop for Hellmuth, 3 9s. Doyle Brunson has, however, flopped the nut flush draw.
Negreanu checks, Brunson checks, Hellmuth checks,
Setting a trap.
Check.
and the loose cannon checks. 7 of spades on the turn.
Doyle's now got a pair of 7s to go along with his flush draw.
Negreanu leads out 1,500 with a gut shot straight draw. Doyle calls.
7,000.
A raise to 7,000 by Phil Hellmuth.
No more slow playing for Phil in this hand.
Ernest folds.
1 down.
Daniel
2 down.
folds.
Take
So
it,
does
Phil.
Doyle.
With a paired board, a flush draw is potentially drawing dead. Doyle lets it go.
Phil Hellmuth, taking the money.
You have like ace-7 or something?
That's what I had
You got ace-7?
with hearts.
Wow.
And Phil rakes in a decent pot.
With hearts? You got ace-7 of hearts right there?
Yeah, I don't like drawing in flushes with pairs on the board.
I know, I hate that when you get there and it's like you were never had a shot.
Tough night so far for Doyle, who's stuck over 100 grand.
You had the ace-7 of hearts, Dolly?
I had ace-7 of hearts, Phil. Why would I lie after I threw my hand away?
That's my department, you know?
It was a very, very good laydown, sir.
Tony G is limped in.
Doyle can now retire that he's been complimented by the great one, Phil Hellmuth.
Ernest Wiggins limps in with an itty-bitty pair. Action folds over to Doyle, who makes the call. Pocket rockets for Phil Laak.
Phil Laak has pocket rockets right in his last name.
Very good.
This is definitely a time for a min raise.
Raised 800.
Pocket 7.
Tony G calls. So's the loose cannon. And so does Doyle.
You know, in general, you might want to raise more with pocket aces. It's not the kind of hand you want to be playing against multiple opponents. As you can see, against 3 other people, he's only a 55% favorite.
6-queen tray. Doyle checks.
How much is in the middle? Oh, it's not. Now it's no limit, right?
Yeah, post flop is no limit.
So it's 8 times 4 is 32 plus 6 is 38. I will bet 34.
Bets 3,400. That gets Tony G out of here.
A better odd number to bet with. It's going to be like 44,444 or something like
Park
that.
up there.
Ernest folds.
You hear what he just said? 44-4?
Yeah, that's
he
my
watches
number.
everything, because I know that's like a Phil Laak. That's like a big percentage Phil bet.
Well, I watch a little bit too here now and then, man.
Yeah, you got it. That's him, 44-4.
Doyle knows his 5 high is no good at the moment, but he does have an up and down